Oh, good morning, campers. Welcome back to another portion of the Daily Meat. It is Tuesday, the 21st of July, 2026. It's supposed to be up to 22 degrees today. But as you can see, it is rather cloudy, which is ideal weather for giving the old Meat Wagon a bit of a clean today. Got some new parts there, some new items delivered. Got a new hose for my pressure washer, because my last one ruptured and sprayed moist fluid all over my face. And we've got a battered up box, Febi Bilstein timing kit, well, timing belt kit, but it's actually diesel pump, injection pump, timing belt malarkey. So we got a new minty fresh belt. Look at that again, made in Italia. Okay, bello, campers. And we got what's that one? That's the idler pulley, I believe. And look at this one. Oh yeah, that's the tensioner pulley. That's the one that's a little bit skew whiff on the Meat Wagon. So yeah, we ain't going to be getting that fitted today, but I'm going to go and have a word with my mechanic in a bit, see when he can fit me in. I'll let him know the parts have arrived. Look at that, in various languages there. Very intercontinental on the Daily Meat. The belt looks the right size. This was £106 on eBay with free shipping. But I also had a cheeky little, look at that, made in Deutschland. Yeah, but the belt went. I also had a discount code which gave me an extra £20 off, so I got it for just over £85 for the full kit, which is a nice price. So yeah, we're going to give the Meat Wagon a bit of a hosing down today. There's my old Bosch pressure washer. Yep. But I need to go and get some engine degreaser and window cleaners, because we need to clean those windows. Yep, and then we can start having a spray all over the Meat Wagon. Right, so I just test fitted the hose, seems to fit okay. This is a 10 metre hose. The last one I think was like 5 or 6 metres, and I was always having to move the pressure washer with the Meat Wagon as I worked my way round. But yep, that should be an extra bit of length. All right, we're about to lock up. Need to get some cleaning products, like I said. Let's give the Meat Wagon a clean before the sun really kicks in, because yep, it gets a bit hot and sweaty. Judging by the clouds in the background there, may even get some rain today. Yep, unfortunately the Welsh Valley mud needs to go. Not a good look. Ooh. It's starting to get muggy again. Very warm in the Meat Wagon. Yeah, so Bruno and Maggie are tucked away in the living room, safe and sound. We'll take Bruno for a walk later. I did walk him up the garden earlier. Yep, I've got stuff to do. I was hanging around for the postman. It's currently 11:30 to deliver that timing kit. So they've just arrived. So let's get moving. Let's get moving. Time's passing us by again already. I did want to get the van clean this morning, but yep. It's better when it gets a bit spacey, get a bit of a sweat on. Well, I just swung by my mechanic's garage. They look very busy, so I just carried on. I'll pop by there a bit later on when they're a little bit quieter. But it'd be nice if we could get it done before the weekend, so we can go on a road trip again. But I suppose it gives us a chance to jet wash the engine, have a look at any leakages. I could also do with servicing the van at some point as well. It's been over a year now since I last serviced it. I need to change the oil filter, the diesel filter, the oil and the air filter, pollen filter. Just make it breathe a little better, make everything run tickety-boo. But we'll get the big jobs out of the way first. Oh, we are back on the A17, looking quite busy today. A little Ford Cougar swinging by me there. Cheeky old Cougar. Right, campers, we're just coming towards downtown Holbeach. Going to swing into Boys. I don't know if there's anywhere to park in there. Maybe have to go into the main car park. Again, everywhere it's just busy on a weekday nowadays. Tuesday. I think it used to be, well, not pension day Tuesday actually. I used to do the markets, and then when I did Milton Keynes Market, Tuesday was always busy because it was pension day. I'm sure Thursday used to be gyro day. Yep. Long time ago, but you know, working from memory. But Boys is going to be our go-to today for our cleaning products. I know they sell elbow grease. Wow, price of auto glim nowadays. I mean, they used to be a £5. That guy there with the black Subaru, he commented as I reversed him and got out the van. He was impressed that I reverse parked the Meat Wagon into a tight little space in one go. Skills, campers, skills. Right, we've got some glass cleaner and we got some elbow grease. So yeah, let's go and clean the Meat Wagon. So we're ready to give the Meat Wagon a bit of a clean. Got the pressure washer out, got the new hose connected. Going to be powering the pressure washer via the power station today. And we're using some free rainwater. Yep, we don't have to worry about a hose pipe bends around these parts. Oh yeah. I'm actually interested to see how much power this uses. Right, let me fire her up. Well, it looks like it uses a good 500 to 600 watts of power, which should be plenty enough for what we need today. Just need my tripod, so you can have a little sit down and watch me burn some calories today. So I'm just going to give the top of the engine a bit of a blast now, and what I might do is get the van into service mode and give it a good blast down there, because that's where the bulk of the oil is, but we'll do what we can from the top. Well, the old Meat Wagon's looking a fair bit cleaner. Now, the good thing with using rainwater to clean your vehicle is you don't get no water streaks on the loam scale. And with a day like today, where it's quite muggy, it should dry in no time. I will give it a wipe down with a wet microfiber cloth, a moist one. I did clean the wheels as well and the tyres, so they're all good. I don't use these on paintwork, even though the Meat Wagon's a bit beat up. If you get a bit of grit, it can scratch them pretty bad. Look at that, Meat Wagon is as good as newish. I need to get some tyre shine and some back to black for the bumpers, bring them back to life. But yeah, £10.50 for some auto glimming boys. That's, I don't know if that's the new normal, but I thought that was quite expensive. But yeah, I'll have a look, see if I've got anything in the workshop. I don't think I have at the minute. Yes, like them headlights. But yep, she's looking a fair bit shinier, even though the bumper's looking pretty grey. So I spent probably a good 40 minutes pressure washing that down. What are we on? 63%. Not sure what it was on before. I'll double check and I'll put it up on the screen, but I don't think we used a lot of power, to be fair. The Meat Wagon's looking a fair bit better now. We got rid of all that Welsh Valley mud. So we cleaned the van with free water from the sky off the water butts and free electricity from the sun. Nice. Well, I went for the easy option. I had some lube. That'll do for now. Just makes it look a bit darker. Just going to let it sit in for a little while. Let it bite in. Maybe a couple of coats. And we'll wipe it down. Yeah, it looks a bit better. The engine's looking a bit better. Let's give that a little spritz. Look at that camper, it's beautiful. Shouldn't really get maintenance spray on the belt there, but that's getting changed anyway. I noticed my coolant's been going down of late. Yeah, that's something we need to keep an eye on. But I'm going to give the engine a little blast on the underside as well. Actually looks like we've cleaned the bulk of the oil off as well, so that's all good. I ain't going to put this stuff on the tyres, don't worry. Yeah, I need to get some proper bumper spray and some tyre shine. I'm going to clean the windows in a bit as well. I'll also go over the paintwork with some Demon Shine, spray and shine, because I really can't be bothered to hand polish it. It's a bit warm, but she's looking a bit better. A bit more presentable. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're under the bowels of the Meat Wagon. This is the bottom side of the engine. You can see we've had the oil leak. That's the side where the diesel timing belt is, and that's the side of the cylinder number 1. This is basically, we've had a leak there, we've had a major leak there, so yep, we need to clean that up. So I've got my elbow grease, going to give it a bit of a spray, and then we'll let that soak in for a bit, and I'll give it a good blast with the pressure washer. Just be careful of these wires. I had a few people comment about my under tray. Yes, I have one, and yes, I do need to put it back on, and I will be doing that once the van's all tickety-boo. We'll get it back on. I did take it off because I had quite a bit of work done to the Meat Wagon last year, and the year before we had a new timing belt. We had that pulley replaced, and yeah, we've had a lot of replacement parts on this over the last couple of years, but we're getting there bit by bit. It's an old Meat Wagon. Right, gonna let that soak in for a bit. I'm gonna agitate it with a brush and then pressure wash it all off. Right, so I gave the engine a good pressure wash. I think I may use some brake cleaner to get some of this more heavier soiled oil slash, yep, clumped up grease and dust off. It's definitely looking a fair bit better now. Top tip, if you ain't got an airline, yep, leaf blowers. Pretty good for blowing away water at your electrics. So yeah, that's about as good as I'm going to get with what I've got. It's hard to get in them deep areas down there, but she's looking a lot shinier, less oily. If we do have any fresh leaks, yep, should be able to see them. Oh, a couple of parts I've replaced on this recently as well. Well, last year was I put a new starter motor on, and the vacuum pump, that's new as well. Yep, that'll do. Just going to let that dry out for a bit before we start it up. I made sure I didn't go mad on that area where the ECU is. So, yeah, we don't want to be causing any more electrical issues. I think I also need some power steering fluid as well. That's gone down a bit. Let's hope that ain't leaking down there. Anyway, I'm going to let that dry up and then see how we do for weeping fluids after that. So I've applied a coat of the Demon Shine spray polish. Looking very nice. Just been spraying my windows. Need to get them really shiny. And yeah, I think that's for today with the Meat Wagon. That is, oh, it's been a bit of a mission with this heat. But yeah, with like a clean van, shiny windows. Yeah, it's definitely looking a little bit fresher now. Bumpers are looking a shade darker. I still need some decent back to black on it, but yep, that's a vast improvement. How the Meat Wagon looked before. Look at that nice shiny windows. Oh yeah. All right, anyway, I'm going to go and visit my mechanic friend and see if he can fit us in, get these new pulleys and belt fitted so we can go on some sweet adventures again. Oh yeah. Look at that, best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube. And nice shiny van as well. Oh yeah. That's more like it. Right, campers, it is 10 to 9. Time to hang your knickers on the line. And yeah, been a productive day cleaning the Meat Wagon. Been chilling out this afternoon in the homestead, resting the aching joints. Getting old campers. It's not much fun. It's gone very cold though, very chilly. Wow, look at that sun over there. It's like a orange ball. Very eerie. Looks like Star Wars. Yep. Anyway, Bruno's having his little lap around the garden. So a little sniff, see what's going on, so we can smell any strange smells up here. So I did get in contact with my mechanic earlier on. He's aiming to pop over Thursday after work. So hopefully we'll have her all back up and running, replace them pulleys, depending how long it takes him. It's a very nice sunset there, campers. Yeah, so hopefully if he gets that done Thursday, we can start hitting the road again properly. Full on Meat Wagon back in action. So I think my plans for tomorrow, because we've got a couple of days before the mechanic comes round, is we'll... Oh yeah, it still smells around here. Yep, still smells pretty bad. I think we'll... Actually, oh, that smells really bad. I think I've worked out what the smell is. Not last weekend... Was it the weekend before? Somebody run over a deer in the road by our house. And one of our neighbours decided to put it in a wheelbarrow. And they've clearly put it up the end of the garden for nature to reclaim it. I think that's what the smell is. It is smelling nasty up here. Because we got the north wind coming in this direction, Yep, I think it's over there somewhere. That smells pretty bad. There's the old Amityville caravan of horrors. Just the sun peeking over the roof there. Yes, I think tomorrow we're going to take Bruno for a little walkie somewhere. Not go too far because I can't go too far in a meat wagon, but far enough so it can build up enough oil pressure, and if we've got leaks we can we can find them, and if we do have said leakage, try and rectify it before the new pulleys and belt are installed on the meat wagon. But yeah, the sun is setting on another fine summer's day here in South Lincolnshire. Very nice, very nice. Well, I ain't going to hang around here too long because it absolutely stinks. Smells worse that way though, I don't know. There's definitely something decomposing around here. Could possibly be from the caravan of horrors over there. I don't know. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's portion of the Daily Meat. We have cleaned the meat wagon. She is nice and shiny. Oh man, it's had a mouthful of it then. Ugh. Can I see anything? Man, that's bad. Yep, so tomorrow, take Bruno out somewhere for an extended dog walk, extended bit of dogging, and we'll have a spot of lunch somewhere. Yeah, so thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next portion of the Daily Meat. Stay meaty.